Hi lovelies, welcome back to UG Update. So guys, on this video, let's talk about the Anupama series guys, and we'll be talking about quite a very interesting episode that's about to go down in the Anupama series. It's quite an interesting episode guys, so please don't go anywhere. Watch the video to the very end to find out what is about to go down in our favorite Starlife series, Anupama. But before I continue to the video lovelies, please don't forget guys that this is still UG Updates. In case if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget guys to give this video a thumbs up. Alright lovelies, let's dive straight into the video. So guys, the episode starts with Anupama is in the car with Yashdeep. Then Shruti and Anuj are in their car also. Shruti asks Anuj if she shall tell Ant an elephant joke and tells that the silence is killing her. Yashdeep tells Anupama that he gets scared of awkward silence and says, "We army people bear guns sound but not silent." Anupama asks if you are in the army. He says Indian army. Anupama says Jai Hind and says she is meeting an army man for the first time. Kavya tells Vanraj that Paki is doing wrong and says your blind support ruined her house. She asks if Adik gets Ishani's custody then. She asks him to ask Paki to patch up with Adik and asks him to do what a responsible father-in-law does. She asks him to earn respect and not to snatch it. Then Vanraj sees Titu and Dimpy playing with skates. Back to the Anupama says, Yashdeep says, after serving for army, I took the retirement and went to my village. Then Biji called me here. He asks how did she come here? Then Anupama says Destiny brought her here and tells everything. He says Badebayo made chef washed utensils. Anupama says I am not complaining and tells that he has done many favors on her. Shruti laughs after a joke and tells that they shall do destination wedding and the place will be selected by Adia. She tells that she feels that they shall shift to India and says we came out on Makar Sankranti as we were feeling alone. Anupama tells Rahul about Yashdeep and says they are poles apart from each other. Yashdeep come there and them to do Jai Hind. He says he is their boss for few days and says they will do the teamwork and will be disciplined. Anupama asks you will have anything. He says he takes bread, butter and jelly. Angel tells Kinja that she don't want to go to belly class as then teacher is strict. Kinja asks her to take her to the place where Indian lady was dancing. She asks her not to tell Toshu, while Toshu comes there and then she says your breakfast is ready. Anupama serves sandwich to Yashdeep and then Yashdeep asks where is bread and butter and checks. Anupama says she has added it. Rahul says butter means peanut butter and jelly means jam. Anupama says sorry and says she will make another sandwich. He says he will eat and signs it is good. Anuj tells Shruti that he can't pick her up and then Adia asks if he's going somewhere, shocking them. She then says he is unwell and that's why she asked. Dimpy is in the kitchen and then she senses someone and takes the roller to hit. Titu keeps hands on her mouth and says he was thirsty so came to drink water. They look at each other and he asks her not to shout. She drops the roller on the floor while Vanraj asks who is there. Dimple and Titu gets worried. Anuj calls Devika and Devika picks the call and says hello. Anuj says hello. She says Anuj, you remembered me so early and says you should have called me after 10 to 15 years. Anuj says you know everything and says he has isolated himself from everyone. Devika says if you were in front of me then I would have made you chutney. Anuj asks her to do whatever she wants and asks if Anu is in America. I really need to know. She says you might know about her surely. Back to Vanraj and Vanraj asks Dimpy what is she doing in the kitchen and why she didn't reply to him. Dimpy says she was having cotton in her ear so didn't listen. Vanraj finds the window open and says you had closed it. Dimpy says no. Vanraj checks and closes it while Dimpy goes. Titu is still hiding outside the window so that Vanraj doesn't think them wrong. Anuj asks Devika to tell, then Devika says you have divorced her so be happy and let Anu stay wherever she is. Anuj says I need to know about Anu. Devika says you have got engaged to Unri girl and is going to marry her. Then why do you want to know about Anupama? Anuj asks Devika to tell where is Anupama and give her friendship swear. Devika says yes, Anu is in America. She asks where is she and asks her to give him any details. Devika says she doesn't know where is Anu. Then Anupama misses Devika and says since she lost the diary and phone, her phone number went. Anuj says I didn't believe this. Then Devika says the restaurant where she had gone for work, I am calling but the call is not connecting. Anuj asks her to say and tells that the restaurant where she had went to work. She says it can't be true that you didn't know. Devika swears on Anupama and says she didn't know and says if he comes to know then we'll inform him. Anuj asks her to tell that he is dying without her and couldn't leave. He ends the call. Guys, it's quite an interesting episode that is about to go down in the Anupama series. What do you think about this episode? And what do you think about Anuj and Anupama? Do you think there is hope for these two guys? Drop what you think on the comment section. And as you do that, lovelies, please don't forget that this is still UG Updates. In case you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget, guys, to give this video a thumbs up. Alright, lovelies, that will be a wrap. Thank you guys for watching up to this point. I really love you guys, and I will see you guys on my next video.